Okay, here we are. The Maid Quest Chapter 2. Even if there is no Chapter 1 downloadable anywhere. Sure. Oh, wait! Volume option. Yeah, Vixace is always loud, but... Actually, that's pretty nice. Because Vixace game doesn't have a volume option by default, and it's very loud, so... That's pretty nice. I would like to decrease by more than 5 points, but it's working pretty fine. I forgot to switch scene here. Okay, we can start. Please choose your preferred. You can also choose resolution. Wait, you can't go on a large resolution. You can't go over 640, 480 on Vixace, right? You can't. I need to try. Okay, no, it's a zoom. Okay, it simply doubles the resolution. Yeah, the value is also double. Maximize. Also, it's slightly bigger. Full screen? Hello? It's super... Okay, you can see it, but it's super wide. It's like wide. It's pretty ugly to see, no? Oh, we go with normal. That's not normal. Okay, this is normal. Yeah, good thing to have those options, but I will stay with normal, thanks. You can use the crystal ball in your inventory to change the resolution. Oh, actually the graphical aspect is done pretty well. It's still basic graphics. Here we have an empty room for who knows the reasons, but at least the developer knows how to use the lightning effects. Alright, let's begin. Meow. Commander, are we really going to interrogate this cat? This cat seems to have all the answers we need, so I can see why not. It's bad luck, it is all, especially this one. Not if it talks only if his own free will, right, cat? Meow. Cut the crap, cat! Start talking! No! For a moment I thought they went crazy and tried to interrogate a cat. That would make for a pretty cool intro sequence. Where the tone of the game is pretty serious, dark. The game, are you ready to talk? Or you might get some punishment. Meow. Don't try to fool me. I know you know what I need to know. Meow. No. I won't let you go. Please tell me everything you know. Or else. Meow. Being tough, I see. I don't know, seems very funny to me. Straight to the case, huh? Yeah? No, good night, bad night. Good cop, bad cop. I'm sorry, disappointed. And I thought you were the nation's finest. You're going to be so alright if you don't start... Is there, Lieutenant? You know that's bad luck too. And there it is, the routine. My faith in the system has been restored. Enough cheat cat. Enough cheat cat. I've heard a lot about you, cat. Not the least of all from our dear lieutenant here. All flattering, I trust. Hardly. Surprising, I assure you that I'm an upstanding citizen. Though I've heard a few things about you. I'm surprised you don't know that looking up a cat in a tiny room with no light and no food is double bad luck. The sooner you tell us what happened, the sooner you can leave. I trust you know the nature of our inquiry. I wanna make an observation here. Because this game does something pretty good, even if probably no one will never notice. That is the names. The game doesn't introduce Martia. The game doesn't introduce Martia, the lieutenant, Koraida, the head chief, and Mikuru, the cat, because Did you remember those names I already Did you remember the names I just told? No, because at the start of the game, usually if you wanna keep a mysterious tone, you don't need to spam the names of everything in the face of the player. That's why here the game has the lieutenant and the cat, and maybe the chief, I don't know who she is. That's pretty intuitive. If the player needs to learn the names of the characters, they will have plenty time later when they meet the characters or control the characters. Not here in this introductory scene where the player doesn't even know what's going on. Having to remember also the names of the characters makes the player... The player would need more work to remember on top of everything the names of the characters. So that's a pretty good positive note here. I thought we were playing bad games today. Nice, nice. With all the recent trouble going on, I can take an educated guess. I do consider myself a scholar and a gentleman. You aren't after her, right? There are certain individuals that have been linked to several of the recent events. However, we want the full picture before making any judgments. That's why we figure you can help us. Then maybe you do need to know. If nothing else, then because you obviously don't know anything. If you know what's behind this chaos and you're not telling us, you're an accessory cat. And you're going to the equipment, right, in the accessory slot. You'll go to prison for the rest of your 9 lives. Though I would not word in that way. What the lieutenant says is true. Do you know who is behind all this? I do, but it's more complicated than that. Tell us. I gotta warn you though, it's a wrong story. Maybe you can give us the abridged version then? Well, I'm not gonna play for longer, so we can skip it. You want to skip for some of the best parts? Where's the tragic backstory? Where's the character growth? The context! Wait, talking about context, this out of context sounds pretty good. Let's screenshot it. Should I also add it as a quote? That's pretty good. Wait, I might add it. We are lacking quotes, so we should. Quote, add the tragic. We could, wait, I maybe should add it later. Or we might go for too long. Just get on with it. Abridged version it is. Let's skip the first relevant part. So after that, Stone devastated his village. Well, we still got the village on fire, right? A half-elf boy travels south to gain employment at a certain castle. Welcome to Maid Quest! About a young guy, Maid Quest. I thought it was the quest of a maid. Well, maybe the young guy is a maid, I don't know. With magic and treasure! Disclaimer! Work in progress, okay. What is your name? Faydan. Well, ask specifically for my name, so... Even if I'm not really called Waldorf in my real life. Still. That's the closest we get. Oh! We also have a use of a sprite. That's very unfortunate though that the game is using basic RTPs. Also, I like the light effects used before in the prison, but now unfortunately in the outside you don't have that effect anymore. That's very bad. I would have liked other light effects here because the mapping is pretty good, but since it's basic default graphics, unfortunately it needs some other touch to stand out from the other games. Still, pretty good graphic work here. Shouldn't be too far now, I think. We are at the castle already? Oh, no, we soon be at the inn I mentioned. We won't arrive at the castle for a few more days. And the castle is called Brackenwald. Wald? Like I'm called Waldorf? I said this before. Yeah, I know. Don't you yeah me? How can you be a dignified servant if you can't even remember the name of the place you work? As your sister, it's my duty to make sure you're prepared for this job. take this seriously. Ah, yeah, because... So, we are some sort of servant. Yeah, so we are a maid. Kinda. We are here, kids. Finally! Okay, I... Unfortunately gonna stop here. This game... has... Well... We skipped the intro. I don't know if for the good or for the bad, because usually... It's hard to make a non-playable intro. Well, or playable intro without lots of gameplay, without getting boring. Maybe this game did it good, but... Of course, we don't have the time to play all of this. Well. Too many times, the joke. Too bad, because this game sounds pretty interesting. Another note I didn't said before, I liked how it's the cat that it's talking at the start. Instead of that third human being, having a cat helps the player kinda being interested in everything, because even if doesn't really take the attention for... No, actually hold the attention for way longer than having a normal human being. So having a cat at the start really helps, in my opinion. So this game does pretty good job on keeping the player with the right attention on the game. So congratulations, I might leave a comment later.